Okay, welcome in everybody. We've got another episode of On the Line. Before we get going, I would like to thank James Hoover and everybody over at PureClean of Broken Arrow for being a partner with us. They do a great job, and we sure love having them on, and hopefully we do a good job for them. So thanks again to PureClean. We really appreciate everything you guys do for DirtCrowd. And with that, we're going to lead into the dude, Jude Allgayer. Jude, how are you doing, bub?
Pretty good, you?
Good. I was down in your neck of the woods earlier this week, so down in Texas, it's about the same temperature. It's hot, and speaking of hot, you had a really good speed week. I know you ended up third in that deal. Let's go back and talk a little bit about Sooner Speedweek for you for the Now 600 there, A class. Overall, what was your impressions, and how do you think you guys did as a team?
Yeah, we were definitely really consistent all week. We had one night that wasn't so hot, but other than that, I thought we did pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely, I know you and I discussed it a little bit after the weekend wrapped up, but I thought overall it was a really good weekend for you. Car always had a lot of speed. You know, it's kind of one of those things like we talked about. The competition's so tough right now between all you guys. A 10th here or a tough heat race lineup here or whatever can kind of put you behind the 8 ball. And to your point, you know, of the 4 nights, if you have a little bit of hard luck one night, but in saying that, when we pulled up the points, and we'll have Mark pull them up again here real quick just so everybody can see how we finished up. I think you were only 22 points off of Mr. Jet Nunley there. So, yeah, there we are. Yeah, 22 points off the lead. Finished third there. I think you tied one of your buddies, Cash, there, but obviously we have your name above him, so we're going to say Jude's third place. Maybe when I talk to Cash, I'll have him third. I don't know. We'll see. But Jude, right now you're third in points. You had a great speed week. Super proud of you. But yeah, like we talked about, had a lot of speed. If you would break down just briefly a little bit each night. I know we started at Creek County. How was your results at Creek County, and what was your impression after we loaded up and head to I-44?
Yeah, we came out swinging pretty hard at Creek County. Quick time in the group, fourth to first in the heat race, and made kind of a rookie mistake on the start and jumped it a little, so got docked to third and finished third.
Yeah, and that was a close call, right? I wasn't really sure about it when I saw that. But overall, obviously, you finished up and did good there. I think maybe we had one taken from us there. But in saying that, really good points race. Car had a lot of speed. We load up, headed over to I-44 for a couple of nights. How did those go for you? I know we mentioned earlier, you said you might have had a little bit of a rough night on the second night there. But let us know how I-44 went for you and how you felt in the car both nights, and kind of give us an idea how that went.
Yeah, the first night of I-44 were pretty good. We went second quick in qualifying, third to third in the heat, and that night the track was actually really fun for the main. I could kind of move around and put the car anywhere, and we drove from 8th to 5th, so it was a pretty fun race.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like almost any time that we watch you, you're always going forward in the feature and always picking up places. But saying that, and 44 has been really, really racy all year. You know, every time I've been there, it's been great. If I've had to watch on start to finish or whatever platform, I'm a fan of I-44. It seems like it's a big momentum race. It's action packed. It's a lot of sliders. So I enjoy watching you guys at 44. So in saying that, tell us a little bit about how Friday went at I-44.
Yeah, Friday wasn't so hot. We qualified second. My transponder didn't work the first time, so the best I could start was 5th in the heat, 5th to 4th in the heat, and 11th to 11th in the main. Just never really got anything good going rhythm-wise.
Well, and to your point, here, you know, we just had the points up, and you're only 22 points out of winning Speed Week, but we have a judgment call on a start that, in all honesty, could have cost you a win there. We have a transponder issue, which is totally out of your hands, kind of put you behind the 8 ball and only guaranteed to start 5th in a heat, which ended up being the result of your worst night overall, finishing 11th. So, you know, there's two things right there that honestly has taken positions from where you are, which obviously means points as well. But I know you've still super upbeat about it. And then we go over to back to Port City and one of our favorite tracks. How did Port City go for you there wrapping up Speedweek?
Port City went pretty well. Came out decent in qualifying. We qualified third in our group, second to first in the heat race, and fifth to fourth in the AMA. So that was a pretty good run.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what we're talking about. I think overall, minus maybe a jump start here and a transponder issue here that's out of your control, we still finished third overall for Speed Week, and overall you guys gotta have a really good feeling about not only the results for the points but the results overall for Speed Week. So I know you and Weldon got a lot of speed in the car, and I know you guys are working really well together. And one of the things I like, and we talk about this all the time, and I know you've been in other cars, but I love the fact where micro racing is right now because it reminds me a lot of the sprint cars, right? You guys are putting together a package way back in the day, long before you were even on this planet, but you would have one or two options for a car, and you'd have one or two options for a motor, or maybe one, possibly maybe two for shocks. But I love how it's now, it reminds me of a mini sprint car, right? Because everybody has a different combination. You may have a different shock package and motor package and car package than everybody else, and it's a matter of putting that puzzle together and what works for you in the seat and for Weldon spinning the wrenches. And I think you guys are doing a really good job, and I kind of like that you guys are in a pace car. It's a little bit different. So from that standpoint, I like that you guys are kind of out there doing your own thing and super competitive. So definitely want to give you props to that and a tip of the hat. I know you guys work really well together, and it's a lot of hard work. I mean, we got some young kids on here that obviously just hop in the car and don't realize how hands-on these drivers need to be, and I know you definitely are. I see you down there working on the car. You don't just hop out of the car and run over to Bob's Turn 5 and get in the air conditioning. So, that's kind of one of the things that we take a look at, and super proud that you do that. So let's talk about going into next week. So we know you got a lot of speed in the car. We're going to a track that you're familiar with over at CAM. And again, we're setting third in points overall for now 600 national points. So got to feel good about that. Tell us a little bit about what you have coming up on your schedule at CAM and how you feel about that, and then maybe even going to rolling into US 24.
Yep, we got CAM coming up this weekend. We're leaving tomorrow. I've normally done pretty good at CAM in the past, so feeling really good about it. Really racy, tight track. So
yeah. Now I haven't asked you yet. Are you? And I'm not putting you on the spot, but are you guys going to try to make it over to Scotty Cook's Wheelman Classic there Monday, August the 3rd?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Oh, good. I didn't know if you were or not. You and I had discussed it, but super cool. I'm glad you're going there. That should be a pretty cool event that he's putting on over there for Scotty, and I'm kind of excited to see how that goes. I'm going to try to make it. I can't promise you I'll be there, but I'm going to try to make it. So, but wish you nothing but the best of luck. Appreciate you coming on here. Enjoy talking to you all the time. Before we hop off, if you would, go ahead and thank everybody that's part of Jude Allgayer Racing.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank Weldon with BSI Racing Team, Septic Fit, Brownville Farms, Irwin Construction, BLS Construction, Allgayer Incorporated DAM Services, Allgayer's Bigger Darker Services, Brownville Farms, WR1 Sim Chassis, Wheeler Metals, FK, Factory Cane, Dave Sanders Racing, Pace Chassis South, and Pace Chassis, Lightning Wings, and there's a lot more people that I'm probably forgetting, but yeah.
Well, I'm telling you what, dude, you've got that part down perfect. You're just rattling them off, and obviously that's got to make you feel really good that you've got that many people behind you and your race team. That's definitely a credit to you, and we love having you on the DirtCrowd platform and super proud of you, and you're a great representative for us. So before you hop off here, I got two quick questions for you. I'm going to start asking everybody. So first off, who is your favorite sprint car driver and why?
David Gravel, he's really consistent. He's always running up front, and you never really see him make too many stupid mistakes.
Yeah, you don't ever really see Gravel overdrive the car, right? And I think that's a level of maturity. So I love the answer. Last question. If you're eating pizza, what toppings do you select on your pizza?
Just pepperoni.
All right. All right. That's yeah. Everybody that I've asked so far, and I say everybody, it's been you and Jeff, but everybody's like just pepperoni. So nothing wrong with that. I'm right there with you. I may like a little bit of sausage too, but pepperoni is my answer. But I've got some questions I'm going to start firing off to you every time. So anyway, I appreciate it. I know you need to hop off here and go watch some of Millbridge and watch DeMarco and Brexton and everybody else run over there. We're probably going to watch a little bit of that, and then also the Outlaws are at BAP. So we appreciate you taking the time coming on, Jude. Love having you on the DirtCrowd platform. Safe travels over to Cam, and good luck this weekend. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, guys, that's the dude, Jude Allgayer. Love having Jude on. He does a great job. He's a great representative for us, and we appreciate him taking the time. And also want to give another shout out to Pure Cleaner Broken Arrow. James Hoover and team over there do a great job, and we really appreciate them being partners of DirtCrowd. That means a lot to us. So that's it for now, and we'll see everybody else next time. Thanks a lot.